Am I the a-hole for not referring to my dad's son as my brother? My dad has an employee, who I'll call Nick. Nick has worked for my dad for 14 years, and in that time they have developed a father-slash-son bond. My dad calls Nick and me his kids, and Nick joins us for family holidays, birthdays, etc., since he has no other family that we know of. My boyfriend Alex has always referred to Nick as my brother since I explained the situation, even though I never have. If I talk about Nick I always just say he's pretty much my dad's other kid, or I explain the whole situation. Alex has tried to correct me a few times and I've corrected him back. I know this is a sore subject for him because he is adopted. But the thing is, I don't have a sibling relationship with Nick at all. We get along well but I don't feel like he's my brother at all. We have an 8-year age gap, and I didn't meet him until I was 11, and I never lived or grew up with him. I do consider him family and I'd do anything for him the same way he would me, but he's still not a brother to me. I'm just not comfortable with that term. I've explained to Alex that it is in no way the same thing because he grew up with his parents and siblings, but he still says it makes him feel like I place a lot of importance on blood family, which makes him feel like I must think he's not part of his family. This came up again last night when Alex and I were out with his colleagues and one asked if I was an only child and I said yes. Alex then corrected me and said I have a brother, technically. I said technically I don't, because there aren't any papers of my dad ever adopting Nick, so technically, legally, I'm an only child, and told him to leave it alone. On the way home, Alex blew up at me, accusing me of valuing blood connections only and saying he felt like I was invalidating his and other adoptees' experiences of family. I said my relationship or lack thereof with Nick is not related to his family and he needs to keep his issues to himself. He's now being cold towards me. I don't think I should feel pressured to pretend I see Nick as a brother when I don't, but I also don't know if I'm being an in terms of my thinking here. I'm not saying adoptees aren't real family, but I know I don't see Nick as my brother even if my dad did adopt him. So, am I the a-hole?